All right, let's talk about torque equilibrium, right? The concept here is that all the torques about this point right here are going to add up to zero, right? Now remember, torque is RF sine theta. Whoops. Okay. Now all of these forces are acting at right angles to this thing there. So sine of 90 is of course 1. So these are just going to be R times F, right? Then that's concept 0, right? Concept 1 is that we're going to make clockwise torques positive, okay, and anti-clockwise torques will make negative, right? So for example, about this point here, this would tend to twist it anti-clockwise, right? This would make it clockwise, and then this one is, we don't know, right? Okay, so all we have to do is just set up a whole bunch of, for our torque expression here, right? We're just going to set up a bunch of R times F's, right? Okay, so this guy is anti-clockwise, so we go, let's see, minus 12 times 4.5. And then we go to this guy here, so plus 18 times 2. And this guy's plus because it's clockwise. This guy tends to spin it clockwise. This guy will tend to spin it anti-clockwise, right? So this is R times F, right? And then I'm just going to say plus, I'm going to guess that this is a downward force. Okay, so I'm going to say plus, let's see, what is that? 16 plus, so you got to do a little math here, right? That's 28. So plus 28 times F, right, equals 0. Okay, so all of the anti-clockwise torque, and then the clockwise torques, all of those things add up to 0. Of course, the only way they'll do that is if you make the anti-clockwise ones negative and the clockwise ones positive, right? So now we just have to do some maths. Okay. Oh, my batteries are low. Okay, that's going to bite me in the butt at some point here. Okay, so minus negative 12 times 4.5 plus 18 times 2. I'm just doing a little math here. Basically, what I do here is whenever I have something like this, I'm going to do negative this, and that'll equal 28F, and then I just divide by 28. And I get that force is equal to, now notice that I guessed that this was a downward force. Partly it's because, there it is, right? Okay. I guess that it was downward. Because it was downward, that would have made this a positive torque. That is a clockwise torque about that point. I guessed that it was positive. I got a positive number. And that means I guessed correctly, that it's this downwards. Okay. If I had guessed that it was if I had guessed it was an upward force, right, then this would have been negative that, and I would have gotten a negative answer for this. So if you guess a certain direction and you get a negative answer, it means it's the other way. And if you guess a certain direction and you get a positive answer, then it is the way that you guessed. Anyway, there you go. Happy hunting.